The first teams tonight, Steve, both of these squads fully engaged on the defensive end.
It will be a low-scoring outing tonight, but they all said in all sports and in basketball it works. Defense wins championships.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Brunson and Barrett fill up the guard spots. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Sims in at the power forward position. Now Oladipo. Outside Butler. They get the rebound. It's Saban. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The shot's good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Hero passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Barrett. To the paint, here's Sims, the shake, and Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Good ball movement here by the Heat, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Just 3 to shoot. Randle with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brunson with a clean look. Misses the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Here's Brunson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Tyler Hero picks one up.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
It's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Oladipo finds Hero to the wing right side. That's a 2 from Butler, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And Miami has possession following the score by New York. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Brunson. Shoots over Hero, and that one hits back iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Back to Oladipo. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. No good on the shot. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randall outside. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Heat on D. 4-point game. Here's Brunson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
The Knicks leading by 4. Randall from outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
He'd have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo against Brunson. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 to shoot. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Takes the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And that does it for the first quarter. New York. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Brunson and Barrett fill up the guard spots. Then it's Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Sims in at the 4-man position. Brunson against Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. The kick out to Oladipo. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. There's the 3. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Butler, no good. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Butler against Barrett. Kicks it out to Hero. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now, here's Oladipo. Up top, Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Now, just a 4-point Knicks lead.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the pass to Hero. Stolen by Brunson. Knocked loose. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That one falls for Brunson. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 7. And so Miami again turning it over. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He kicks it to Sims. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler finds Yurtseven. The kick outside to Butler. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks leading by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. New York, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Adebayo passes to Yurtseven. Outside, Hero. Back to Oladipo. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Randall's running. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Pass to Sims. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
The Heat trail by 7. 3-pointer, Butler, good saving. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside for Randall. Good on the triple. Randall's got 8.
We just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Robinson with the block. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Miami Heat, 13. The Knicks, 25.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Lowry out there with Vincent. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Zeller in its center. Outside Rose. Hart the pass to Toppin. And another three for New York.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Love the pass to Vincent. Shoots the three. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Kevin Love.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the three ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Rose dishes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Rose kicks to Hart. It's Hart on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And it goes down 2 points. Love's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. Passes to Quickly. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Strus. Hart, no good. The Heat trail by 10. Lowry kicks to Strus. Love right side. Lets it go with a three. And no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Count the basket. Hart's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Hard to contest Derrick Rose. With his speed, he's able to stop on the dime and pull up.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. It's Hart on the wing. There's the feed to Toppin. Clock at 6. Over Love. Rebound by the Heat.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 7.
Even though he takes a lot of threes these days, Kevin Love's foundation is to score inside.
1:32 left to play here in the third. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. No good that time. The Heat trail by 13. Lowry kicks to Love. The pass to Vincent. Inside, kicks it out to Love. Lowry has the open look. Offline with his 3. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Toppin passes to Quickly. New York, no good that time either. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Strus finds Lowry. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 13. Right side Rose. Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. Pass to Hart. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Hart, no good. Here's Zeller. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And New York, looking at who they've got, Brunson and Barrett fill up the guard spots. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Sims in at the 4.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Lobbed up there for Robinson and stolen by Love. Vincent the pass to Love. Three-pointer, Lowry. That falls. Great assist by Love.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Here's Sims. Zeller grabs the board. The Heat trail by 13. And it's Love, top of the key. Sims with the rebound. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stolen away.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Knicks leading by 11. Out to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Feeds to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin will see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Barrett dishes to Sims. And here's Barrett. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Brunson the pass to Sims. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Sims has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero against Brunson. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We're getting used to this sight. Julius Randle going to the line each year. He just becomes harder to defend.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
He's off on the first.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New York.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jalen Brunson.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Brunson with it. Passes it to Randall. From deep three-point range, Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Pass to Anunoby. Hits the three-pointer.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Grant, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Now Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Here's VanVleet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Here's Butler with the drive.
Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Anunoby's got 6.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Now here's Siakam. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Outside Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Back to Anunoby. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Here's VanVleet. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo passes to Butler. Connects from downtown. Give him 8.
Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
Now here's VanVleet. Barnes in the post. He's guarded by Hero. Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Offline with a 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Lowry. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Anunoby for three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Now Adebayo. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Lowry. Pass to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive. And here's your 7. Adebayo passes to Butler. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Butler's got 11 points.
Well, the pick-and-roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And Toronto calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's your 7 in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Second chance shot. Hurdle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Oh, sweet move. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Omer, your 7.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is, and Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Out to the right wing. The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors, another 3.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Heat shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Butler passes to Yurtseven. Back to Butler from outside the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Pirtle. Over Butler. Pirtle with the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Here's Butler. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Adebayo.
How about the defense of Pascal Siakam? This guy likes making it tough on the offensive player.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Clock at 6. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Hero for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Back to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
And here's Butler outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jakob Pirtle. Free throws good, Adebayo.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Siakam in the post, working on Adebayo. Anunoby for 3. Here's Siakam. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Butler. And he makes it. Butler's got 14 points.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Raptors. They lead by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Gary Trent, Chris Boucher out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Will Barton. And it's Achua in at the center position, locking down the middle. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Achua with the dunk.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be. Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
To the inside. Achua with the dunk.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Martin misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he dunks it down.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Here's your 7. Pass to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside for Porter. Trent outside. Back to Porter. To the right side. Achua with it. Sinks that one from the post. Achua's got 6 points.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
You're 7, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Oh, look out below!
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Achua with the dunk.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Trent, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr., getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Here's Toronto with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Here's Trent. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Trent's got 7.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
To the wing on the left. Oladipo outside. Here's Martin out to Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Achua defending. Vincent can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Martin. Jimmy Butler comes in for Love. Hero, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Lowry in for Vincent. And again, no good by Toronto. Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Now here's your 7, covered by Boucher. Back to Lowry. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Toronto with the ball. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. Here's Boucher for 3. The rebound by Lowry. Well, Miami shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Butler passes to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 10 points for him.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
His vision is excellent for a center. You see it in the assist from Pirtle. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
Out to Lowry. The 3 is up. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Now here's Van Vliet. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Stolen by Siakam. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They get it back. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Hero outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. Van Vliet outside. From deep. Van Vliet missing again. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hero for 3. Drains the triple.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
The crossover. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ooh, an open look for Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Butler. The 3 from Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler passes to Lowry. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And again, Toronto no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Lowry, good.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from 3.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo. The first one falls.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Pascal Siakam.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And he's going for the lob. And Siakam with the slam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
They get it back. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Up and over Lowry. Van Vliet misses. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Siakam finds Van Vliet from deep three-point range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Adebayo. And too long on the shot. And here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
you think it would... Both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Fertile in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. With the step back. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Anunoby, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Thompson with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Hart. Here's Robinson. Tries again, and Brunson has it in the corner. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. And the dunk by Robinson.
And that's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. It's a three-point game, and the shot will not go from Anunoby. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Hart against Siakam. Hart kicks to Brunson. One-on-one here. Anunoby finds Siakam. Banked in off the glass.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Raptors moving the ball around. Van Vliet outside. Here's Anunoby. 3 on the clock. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range. New York trailing, and now the Knicks on the break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He said this will be a great mental challenge for his team. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying the team we're facing really knows how to execute on offense. We're firing on all cylinders. We can do the same. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you for the report. One of the tougher things to accomplish, Greg, slowing down great shooting.
Yeah, you have to cover the entire floor defensively. That's going to take a terrific commitment on their part.
Well, there's been enough time for them to dig into a lot of video in this one, so they should be ready to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anunoby passes to Fertile. Doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings physicality to the same position, that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
He's so dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. That's on the horizon.
Van Vliet wide open. And the Raptors miss again. New York leading by 3. Brunson with it. There it finds Brunson. Robinson a screen on Anunoby. And Robinson Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got his second basket.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
On the wing, Barnes. Barrett covering, and that one drops.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Van Vliet against Brunson. Randall down low, out to Barrett. Brunson against Van Vliet. Second shot opportunity, and Barnes sends it back. On the wing, Barnes. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Misses the reverse. Got it up. That shot is off. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Your Knicks City Kings. On your feet,
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in its center. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now, Anunoby. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Kept alive. Siakam outside. To the inside, Barnes. It'll go, and the New York Blues cut down to one on the bucket from Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Here's Randall. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now two for foul.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft for that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Over to the left wing. Siakam against Randall. Back to Brunson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Drops in the layup for two. Siakam's got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hart kicks to Randall. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Brunson against Pirtle. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here comes the break. The drive by Barnes. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. The pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Nobody near Barnes. Nets, the corner three. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Randall, and there's the drive.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
23-20.
The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam, right side. Can't tie it up as that one misses. New York leading by 3. To the right side. Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Brunson against Van Vliet. Here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Here's Barnes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
The Knicks, 28. The Raptors, 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Achua. It's Boucher out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Trent in at the point. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
They get it again. Hartenstein. Toppin kicks to Rose. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Outside Porter, a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Porter with the steal. Trent passes to Porter. Boucher up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's good from long range.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Rose looking around. He feeds it to Toppin. That's tipped. Rose against Trent. Here's Achua. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Quickly with a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Raptors trail by 5. Passes it to Trent. The kick out to Porter. Barton outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
On the wing quickly. Defending, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as quickly. Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. Just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him, time for a teammate.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Boucher, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. Pass to Achua. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Quickly against Barton. Now here's Toppin. Defense is right there. Now the pass to Quickly. Just 3 to shoot. Power down with both hands.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes, and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Rose passes to Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Threading the needle there effortlessly. Rose, truly a pro when it comes to running that pick and roll. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And that one's good by Porter.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Knicks lead, 41-34.
Trent up top. He's covered by Rose. Goes up with it. Barton outside. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. It's intercepted. The dunk by Achua.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a...
Your Knicks City Kings.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Randall no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's on an open. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 10. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Brunson the pass to Robinson. He kicks it to Barrett. Pass to Randall. There's the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
And the Raptors call time here. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move. I've got to pull the plug. Big one stuff, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet outside. Down low. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. 10 points for Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Barrett. It's rebounded by New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Siakam.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Toronto in the ball, following the score by New York. Barnes outside. It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Randall's running. Barrett setting a pick for Randall. And Hart has it in the corner. Randall dishes to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 14. 1:43 left in the fourth.
Making us move nicely. That was your Knicks City Dancer.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Siakam inside. Barrett covering. Sweet move. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl.
Precious Achua.
1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Out to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Brunson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on it.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one at the line is good.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Now here's Brunson. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's the pass to Hart. Shoots over Anunoby, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing.
Josh Hart at the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And Toronto has possession. It's a 13-point game. Floats it up there for Siakam.
High-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
And here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage.
the players get set for the... Game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. And so off the tip, it's Miami. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Omer Yurtseven out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Lowry. Here's Butler. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's Sims. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Here's Sims. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Lowry. Out to the wing, 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo finds Yurtseven. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Barrett can't hit.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Yurtseven. To the paint. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. They get the rebound.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Outside Brunson. Now here's Randall. And he banks in the layup.
So dangerous in the paint. Randall with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Adebayo. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to Sims. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Butler. And it's good for 2.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Here's Brunson. Now Robinson. Randall outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Brunson. Fast break Miami. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Back to Butler. And that one's long. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Barrett. Takes the 3. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson against Lowry. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Butler. Hero outside. Back to Butler. Down low. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Miami ball.
Miami trailing. And here's Butler. Randall pulls down the board. Outside Brunson. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, a good close contest.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's your 7 in at the 5. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Hits the trifecta. Randall's got 5 now.
Nice rhythm on that play, and Randall with the smooth-looking shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. The Knicks with the lead. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, SBA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brunson against Lowry. Back to Brunson. Here's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen. It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. He's got 6.
And hey, Adebayo can make this shot. More than happy to take it when given the chance.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Here's Robinson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Pass to Sims. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Barrett passes to Randall. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hero outside. And here's Lowry from the arc. They get it again. Outside for Butler. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with his jumper.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Kevin Love's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Randall. Outside Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Lowry from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Sims. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Omer, you're 7. No good on that one.
Jericho Sims.
Good on the second one. There's 45 seconds left to play in the half. Hero finds your 7. And here's Adebayo. Left side Love. Randall with a steal. Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. The 3, Barrett. Love grabs the miss. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Sims. Outside Barrett. Randall, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
For a while, Julius Randle was an underrated passer. That's no longer the case.
And a pretty tightly contested game here. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Knicks, 23. The Heat, 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
They've got Emmanuel quickly. Josh Hart is out there with Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's quickly. Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. Here's Hartenstein. Misses from short range. Miami trailing. Robinson passes to Strus. To the middle. Here's Martin. The Knicks pull it in. Rose with it. Kicks it to Quickly. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the inside, Hartenstein. Toppin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from the high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Now here's Hart. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First one falls for him.
Martin at the line. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
On the wing quickly, covered by Strus. No good with the triple. Well, the Heat's shooting just 38% for this game so far. Robinson with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And it's stolen by Rhodes. Oh, wow!
He went way up.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And the defensive IQ of Rose is impressive. Knows when to strike and pounce on steals.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Pass to Hart. Toppin outside. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. And now a 9-point New York lead.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Shot by Zeller, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
A fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
A line change here for Miami. Now here's Rose. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And that one's good. Quickly.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. 5th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
And quickly drops them both. And here are the Heat now. A 12-point game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Rose. Wide open. And the jumper is good. And the Knicks lead by 14. Heat shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. The shot by Butler, no good. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler, good. Butler's got 9 points.
He's a terror in the open court. Butler can beat you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
Out to the right wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hero for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Here's quickly. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. The first free throw's good.
Emmanuel Quickly.
And quickly drops them both. Outside Butler. Now Hero. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
The Knicks and your Knicks City Kings.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Lowry in at the one. And that one's good for Brunson.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Sims. Just 5 on the clock. Barrett with it, guarded by Adebayo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Miami shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Hero. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Over Barrett. And that one hits the back iron.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Pass to Randall. Right side, Brunson. The three. The shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's Lowry. Deflected. And he gets it back. Hero outside. From deep. Offensive rebound. Heat outside for Butler. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Throws it up high. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Lowry, good.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Sims. It's Barrett on the wing. Now Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Adebayo. The rebound by Sims. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And here's Brunson from the arc. And he stays with it. And he commits the intentional foul.
Lowry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Yurtseven. And the three off target. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Sims. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And Lowry puts up a deep three. Again, the Heat misses.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jalen Brunson.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Offensive board, kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
The closer the better for Jimmy, but his strong mechanics can make the mid-range work.
Pass to Randall. Back to Barrett. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Hero grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Butler. Checked by Randall. From the arc. The Knicks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Sims. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel.
A gamer, no doubt. PA, we appreciate the report. Tip-off goes to Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And it's Martin missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Siakam finds Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Well, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
But they do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Barnes. Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That is first personal foul.
It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Now, here's Lowry. Pocket 6. Fires for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Anunoby. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
The vertical emoji and Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Siakam against Martin. Lowry from outside. Martin kicks to Lowry. Martin the pass to Hero. A 3-ball. That one, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet with it. Butler covering. There's Hero with a 3. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And good that time.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now here's Butler. Back to Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 5 now.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot in response. Wow.
Lowry for 3. There's Hero with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Siakam. Butler with the steal.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Inside and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Martin the pass to Adebayo. He can't hit that time. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Over Barnes. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here's Toronto. They're on an 11-3 run. Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Barnes with it. And Siakam has it in the corner. 1 second left. Oh, it's the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And they set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point guard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet wide open. Oh, good on the triple. The Heat trail by 12. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Martin for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. On the wing, Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Anunoby's got 8.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Tries again. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Raptors leading by 13. Pass to Anunoby. The dish now to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Back to Pirtle. On the wing, Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Lowry can't get it to go. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 18. Shoots over Van Vliet. Adebayo down low. Hurdles there. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Floats it up there for Siakam. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Hero. Kicks to Martin. The pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Barnes. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Anunoby. It's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Anunoby against Hero. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13 fouls.
Passes to Anunoby. The crossover, the feed to Pirtle, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. .41 seconds left to play here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way.
Butler with the ball, guarded now by Barnes. Kicks it out to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. He's got 9.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
And so we wrap up the first half. Toronto ahead, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
21.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors leading by 15, and the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Trent in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Love the pass to Vincent. Now, here's Strus. And here's Oladipo. Strus finds Oladipo. Barton with the rebound. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Toronto no luck. The Heat trail by 15. Back to Yurtseven. Pass to Strus. Oladipo for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Trent outside, from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Boucher. Good D from Love. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. From the wing. that shot missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Trent, right side. Right side, Porter. It's Trent on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Boucher's shot is off. The Heat trail by 15. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
What a finish with the reverse dunk.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Oh, wide open look for Love. Carries it from three-point range.
Well, we've long been accustomed to Kevin Love draining threes on the regular. This guy is a big-time threat from range.
Pass to Achua. Stolen by Yurtseven. The pass to Vincent. Good ball movement here by Miami. Puts up a three. It's tipped and stolen by Barton. Throws it up high. And Toronto turns it over again.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Heat trail by 14. Vincent the pass to Strus. The layup off target. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Down low. Here's Achua. Miami grabs the miss. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. Strus with it, now guarded by Porter. Love kicks to Yurtseven. Miami no good on that time either. And Doris, it seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher. An unknown quantity when he enters the NBA. A tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball. He can be dangerous in transition. And he competes on the defensive end.
Barton, no luck. The Heat trail by 15. Strus finds Oladipo. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Oladipo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
That's good from Porter on the assist by Trent. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Oladipo against Barton. They set the pick. Oladipo misses. Toronto leading by 14. Inside, Trent. Plays it up off the glass.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Achua. And so it's Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Max Strus is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. There's Porter with the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Strus passes to Love. And again, Miami with the triple.
for three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. On defense, the Heat. 11-point game. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Martin. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, and nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've got run over this evening.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And another basket for Toronto.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
That's a 2 from Martin. Left side, Butler. Back to Hero. On deep. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Siakam trying to free himself up. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
To the middle. Siakam inside. Covered by Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's Lowry. Martin inside. Siakam's there. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Anunoby. And that one is hammered home.
How special with OG Anunoby please show off and show out.
Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Barnes can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Raptors leading by 14. 1:53 left in the fourth. On the wing, Anunoby. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Martin with the screen on Anunoby. Hero, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Toronto, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Butler. The Heat trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Raptors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for OG Anunoby.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
At the line for your Raptors. Back down.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Heat on offense, trailing by 10. A shot by Lowry, wide open. Off target from outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet with the bounce pass.
disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now, Siakam. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a
athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Just 3 to shoot. The shot won't fall. Hart with the defensive effort. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there. Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat, a guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's Siakam going inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Now here's Brunson. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here comes Toronto on the push. Siakam, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Randall, a screen on Van Vliet. 18 feet out. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Pirtle. Good work defensively by Robinson. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Randall against Barnes. Randall, the pass to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Here's Hart. Outside Brunson. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
That's good from Siakam.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Hard against Anunoby. Back to Siakam. It's rebounded by New York. An 8-point differential. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to Brunson. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Yep, count it.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Brunson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Brunson passes to Hart. Here's Randall. The kick out to Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Brunson on the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Knicks up by 11. And we'll be back right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barrett passes to Brunson. It's stolen by Barnes. Inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Brunson on the drive. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
How about Robinson showing us some creativity down there to get the score?
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team. Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Anunoby, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Brunson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam. And here's Pirtle. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Hart. In transition, here they come.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Up top, Anunoby. He's covered by Hart. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Takes it inside. Count that one.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Josh Hart.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's Brunson. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Hart finds Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
First team foul.
A minute 31 left in the first half. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Tries again. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Randall against Siakam. The drive by Randall. Hurdle with the block. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Barrett. Brunson with it. Van Vliet covering. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Good work defensively by Randall. Brunson passes to Barrett. It's good. And it's a 12-point Knick lead.
The Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Pass to Barnes. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 7 seconds left in the first half of this one. Kicks it out to Siakam. 3 seconds left. Good work defensively by Robinson.
At the end of the first time.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Raptors 25. The Knicks 36.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Toppin, and it's Grimes in at the small forward position.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
Back to Toppin. Over Trent. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Porter. There's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
And finished off by Boucher.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Achua. The 3. Boucher, no good. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Rose, the pass to Toppin. Misses the 3. Toronto trailing. Boucher with it. Picked up by Rose. Tipped. Toppin against Boucher. Toppin goes in.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Rose against Trent. Outside for Porter. Fires for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. And the Knicks shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Quickly from outside. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
On the wing quickly, guarded by Trent. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. Achua with some nice D. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Boucher for 3. The kick out to Barton. Let's go with a 3. Three-pointer. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Here's quickly. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Precious Achua picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Barrett's checked in for Grimes. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Shoots. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Van Vliet's got 5.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Barrett passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Looking to end this cold spell. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Barrett. On the take. Outside for Randall. Outside Brunson. Randall, a screen on Van Vliet. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 20.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. And Toronto calls time here.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy. And I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Van Vliet up top. Brunson defending. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Brunson with it. Siakam covering. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Here's Anunoby off the inbound, and the layup is good.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Brunson against Van Vliet. And Brunson, here we go. For 3, Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Got a hand on it. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Randle getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
To the left side wing. Siakam for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett passes to Toppin. The Knicks keep it alive. Outside for Randall. And Brunson, here we go. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Toppin. Another one falls for New York.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Shoots over Robinson. That one off the back iron and out. And here's New York now. They're on an 11-3 run. To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. He's got a clear path. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Good work defensively by Robinson. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Brunson against Van Vliet. Barnes in the post. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Pass to Randall. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Toppin right side. Outside Brunson. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 18.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Up top, Toppin. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside Brunson. Back to Toppin. Pass to Brunson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked